नमस्कार, द इको ऑफ इंडिया न्यूज चैनल में आपका स्वागत है। मैं राकेश चंद्रलाल। रोटरी क्लब नेक्स्ट जेन की ओर से चौथे इंस्टॉलेशन सेरेमनी का आयोजन आज श्री विजयपुरम के टीएसजी होटल में किया गया। इस अवसर पर अंडमान चैम्बर ऑफ कॉमर्स व इंडस्ट्री के अध्यक्ष चंद्रशेखर मुख्य अतिथि थे, जबकि दीपों के जाने माने कारोबारी और चैम्बर ऑफ कॉमर्स के पूर्व अध्यक्ष मोहम्मद एजवेट सामान्य अतिथि थे। इस अवसर पर नेक्स्ट जेन के जो नए अध्यक्ष मनदीप ग्रेवाल, इन्हें अध्यक्ष बनाया गया है। उन्होंने अपने संबोधन में बताया कि किस प्रकार उनका जो रोटरी नेक्स्ट जेन है वो काम करेगा आने वाले वर्षों में, आने वाले समय में, और किस तरह जो अंडर प्रिविलेज्ड सेक्शन के बच्चे हैं उनको, बुजुर्ग नागरिक है उनको, और कुल मिलाकर जो सामुदायिक सेवा, रोटेरियन का जो काम है सामुदायिक सेवा प्रदान करना, उस दिशा में वे काम करेंगे और सबके सहयोग से मिलकर वे अंडमान निकोबार द्वीप समूह के उन्नति के लिए काम करेंगे। उन्होंने अपनी नई टीम का भी हमें बताया कि नई टीम में कौन कौन लोग शामिल किए गए हैं।
As the name says, the next generation Rotary Club, जो अगला जनरेशन का रोटरी क्लब, तो हम अगली पीढ़ी क्या करेंगे, अगली पीढ़ी के ऊपर तो सारी जिम्मेदारी है, देश की जिम्मेदारी है, हमारे आइलैंड की जिम्मेदारी है। आई एम एक्सपेक्टिंग कि ये रोटरी क्लब नेक्स्ट जनरेशन जो नया टीम आज टेक ओवर किया है, वो यहाँ के जो उनका प्रोग्रेसिव कल्याण के लिए, जो अंडर प्रिविलेज बच्चे, जैसे बताया गया कि उनका कल्याण या कोई भी सोशल एक्टिविटीज, रोटरी का मतलब ही है कि दूसरों की सहायता करना। ये जानकर बड़ा अच्छा लगा कि ये अगला इनका एक साल भर का प्रोग्राम को चौपट किया है, जिसमें कि उन लोग यहाँ के जो अंडर प्रिविलेज बच्चों को और जो जरूरतमंदों की सहायता के लिए द रोटरी विल स्टैंड फॉर दैट। तो this is my first visit to this any Rotary club, so I am not aware of much about this Rotarian activities, so I am sorry for that. आगे से कोशिश करूंगा कि रोटरी के बारे में पूरा जानकारी इकट्ठा करें, रोटरी के एक्टिविटीज में पार्टिसिपेट करें। थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर गिविंग मी द अपॉर्चुनिटी एंड थैंक यू एवरीवन एंड हैव ऑल द बेस्ट फॉर द न्यू रोटेरियन president and his team for that next year. Thank you very much.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Firstly, Chandrasekhar sir, chief guest for the program today, and the outgoing team and the incoming team, plus the dignitaries and leaders of society, Mr. Vinod, Pallavi from Innerwheel, and Rotarians from the other club, Rotary Club of Port Blair, from where I also belong. So my Rotary journey has been now almost 40 years, since the 83-85, and it's been a very satisfying journey. Just to give a brief about what Rotary is all about. So there are about almost 12 lakh members of Rotarians, rather we call them, all over the world, in almost about 30,000 clubs and 166 countries. So it's a very vast organization with network almost everywhere in the world. Wherever you go, there is a Rotary club mostly, and the kind of funds they use for doing good to the society is approximately 10,000 crores every year. And some of the major landmark projects which Rotary International has done is polio, and the biggest donor for polio throughout the world is Rotary International. And Rotary is one of the reasons why today we have almost polio being wiped out all over the world except a few countries now. So this is what Rotary is all about. And if you talk about Andaman Nicobar Islands, if you remember, there was a tsunami which was a terrible disaster for all of us, and this is where Rotary International stepped in. Today, through Rotary International grants, where the money has come from outside, we were able to create temporary shelters for the people in Little Andaman extensively. Almost 500 shelters were created by Rotary Club of Port Blair with the support of Rotary International. Subsequently, to look at long-term vision, the Rotary International funded almost 1 crore of rupees to build 2 hostels. One in the boys' school campus near JNRM, one in the girls' school campus near JNRM again. These two were built with the idea that the children from the tsunami hit areas can come to Port Blair, stay in these hostels and further their studies. So this is what Rotary is all about, and Rotary rests on 4 pillars. One is community service, which is of course what we do, whether it is health, whether it is donating education or anything like that. Then the other is club service. So Rotary is also very importantly a fellowship organization. I mean, we worldwide there are like I said 12 lakh Rotarians, and the one principle is that we need to become friends. So not only within our club, with other clubs in the country, but with clubs all across the world, because that brings peace. World peace can be brought about through clubs like Rotary, where Rotarians, when you go to Russia or go to America, you will find Rotarians touching base with you. So this is how that is touched. We have international services and we have community service. So these are 4 pillars, and we also rest on the 4-way test which we have, where we say that we should always, whatever we do, we must test them in 4 pillars. One, is it good for all? Is it fair to all? Is it right? So these are some of the small things which Rotary teaches us. And the biggest thing which Rotary teaches us, especially which is very important for the next gen club, is leadership. Today, if Mohammed has given the baton to Mandeep, Mandeep will learn leadership, which will help them in their career, whether it is leadership in his business, leadership in other associations, and maybe lead the island or lead the country, you know. So these are some of the leadership habits. And I'm proud to say from Rotary Club of Port Blair, there have been at least 6 or 7 Rotary Club presidents who have gone on to become president of Andaman Nicobar Chamber of Commerce. Whether it was G.L. Sharma, whether it was me. So this is what Rotary teaches us, to stand here, talk to people and inculcate leadership habits. So I think this idea, which actually Rotary Next Gen was promoted by Rotary Club of Port Blair, and the idea was to get the youth into Rotary. And of course there are other avenues of Rotary which also target school children. We have a scheme called Interact Club, which is a mini Rotary club based out of schools. So we had, in fact, it was not very successful, but we had 2 Rotary clubs, Interact clubs in Ummat School and one in Mahatma Gandhi International School. So this is how at the young age we try to, you know, inculcate number 1 service, the idea of service, number 2 leadership. Then we have for the youth, slightly younger college students and, you know, under 30, Rotaract Club. And one Rotarian sitting here, Farooq, who was the first president of the Rotaract Club of Port Blair when he was studying in JNRF. And that's how from Rotaract he has now become a Rotarian. So this is the organization, which is a very important organization, which has got very good connect. And I urge more members to join Rotary Next Gen, join Rotary Club of Port Blair and try to do good.
मेरा नाम मनदीप ग्रेवाल है। मैं इस साल का रोटरी क्लब ऑफ पोर्ट ब्लेयर नेक्स्ट जेन का प्रेसिडेंट इलेक्ट हूँ, और ये विघ्नेश है, ये जनरल सेक्रेटरी है, और ये सोनू जॉर्ज येपन ये ट्रेजरर है। रोटरी क्लब ऑफ पोर्ट ब्लेयर नेक्स्ट जेन ये साल हम काफ़ी एक्टिविटीज़ करने वाले हैं। मैं आपको ब्रीफली इसके बारे में बताता हूँ, जिसमें हमने सपोर्ट एंड असिस्टेंस ऑफ स्पेशली एबल्ड बच्चों का हम ये इस साल ज़रूर टेक केयर करेंगे। डायपर डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन एट ओल्ड एज होम करेंगे, नशा मुक्त भारत अभियान अवेयरनेस कैंप्स करेंगे स्कूल और कॉलेजेस में, एजुकेशनल एड देंगे अंडर प्रिविलेज बच्चों को, हेल्थ कैंप्स कराएंगे रूरल एरियाज़ में, ब्रेस्ट कैंसर अवेयरनेस कराएंगे, मेंस्ट्रुअल हाइजीन अवेयरनेस कराएंगे, सैनिटरी पैड डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन होगा, और हम सपोर्ट करेंगे गर्ल चाइल्ड को, अंडर प्रिविलेज गर्ल चाइल्ड, और हम कोशिश करेंगे एक फ्री वाईफाई नेटवर्क इस्टेब्लिश करने का रूरल एरिया में, जिगराटांग माइलतिला के एरिया में। तो ये हमारा ईयरली कैलेंडर है, और हम चाहेंगे कि ये सारे काम हम ये साल भर के अंदर कंप्लीट करें। थैंक यू।
लाइक ऑफ इंडिया न्यूज चैनल के लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। नमस्कार।